As a way to get an end with the Federal Reserve and not firing Jerome Powell, President Trump is targeting Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook with allegations of mortgage fraud so he can fire her for cause. He claims that she falsely listed multiple homes as her primary residence to get better loan terms, which the accusation is at them. The Cook family is firmly saying that it's not true. But at the same time, ProPublica has revealed the names of 3 of Trump's own cabinet members, that being Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin, and Labor Secretary Lori Chavez-DeRemer, who reportedly hold multiple mortgages listed as primary residence as well. Essentially the same thing he's blaming Cook on. 3 folks that work for him, that literally work for him, did the same thing. Justice Department has launched a formal criminal investigation into Lisa Cook's mortgage filings, and it's issuing subpoenas related to the cabinet members' similar mortgages arrangements in Georgia and Michigan. The Pro pits Cook's pushback and legal challenges over removal against investigations into Trump's allies. So is it fair? Is it fair? Is it fair? No, it's not. But Trump is pointing to Cook's alleged misconduct as grounds for her firing. As I said already, this is a way to threaten the Federal Reserve's independence, to basically put it in more into his power, more into what he wants to, have him drop them cuts so he can do whatever he wants to. The same scrutiny is less of a scrutiny and has been only paused to his cabinet, the folks who should be getting work done. Officials have countered that their mortgage practices are legal and reflect situational flexibility, blank classifications and retirement planning for them, but not for Cook. Critics argue Trump's mortgage allegations are politically motivated, and they are, using mortgage fraud claims and as a new form of legal weaponry. Legally stuff going, lawfare is a word that we all know now, and lawfare is a big deal for all of us, even if we're not being attacked with it. But it's something from a national level that we're all seeing in many cases. In Cook's case particularly, it's seen as a way to punish her and any dissent in this Federal Reserve, basically trying a way to end run getting rid of Jerome Powell and get people in that will vote his way, Trump's way. Meanwhile, similar behavior from his administration's official is minimally challenged. It doesn't matter. No big deal. My guys are good, but her is not so good. Her is not so good. She is not so good in what she's doing. The contrast raises concerns about fairness and politicization of financial oversight. And Donald Trump. A lot of Donald Trump. At stake is more than just one official's career. If Cook is forced out or prosecuted, which will get her out anyway, Republicans could gain control over the Fed's decisions making just by literally putting someone in there to make it work their way. The president allows for politically driven investigations to succeed. The Fed's independence is ruled by the actual fact that it does not act on behalf of anyone. It does what it needs to do on its own, so you cannot really force it into anything. But that goes away if you give the partisanship. Now, here's the deal. Donald Trump took over the Kennedy Center because he thought that the plays were woke, and now they're doing more stuff towards his liking, or technically less stuff in general because no one really likes to be told what to do in an artist's manner. It is what it is. The Fed's different. Trump wants some rate cuts from the Fed. Jerome Powell has been holding back. He's expected to do one in a couple of weeks for September, but been holding back for a while because rate cuts are good for boosting economies until they crater things with inflation, which is why the Fed has been holding back on it, because all the money moves that Donald Trump is doing has a lot of question marks in what's going on in a long-term sense. And so you do things to maintain them as best as possible by, maintaining rates so things don't go haywire. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see what happens for Cook, what happens for the trio that already have their issues, and now this issue, and literally what's going to go on with the Trump administration as he calls his shots and gets most of his shots made.